Hi there, this is Anay again, and today I'll be showing you a very short tutorial on how GitHub works and how Git works. So this is my GitHub profile, and as you can see, I have had a number of projects which I worked on, and quite a few contributions too. So the very basic thing which anyone should know while starting Git, at least I knew this, is to create repositories for your project. So let's see if I pick up any project and I look into the contents of it. I see a source file, uh, folder, and a README file along with my uh, code file. So these three things will be there. README is basically a description of what your project could be and any details which you want the user to know. And this can have multiple contributors. In this case, the only contributor is me. And your latest commits are denoted by this alphanumeric uh, sequence of letters and characters. So you see your changes and additions and deletions. So two plus signs over here mean two lines were added in the code, which were the title and the first line of content. And you could leave comments on this, which could be pushed or which could also be not accepted. So these are a couple of things here. You can view this text in raw form, and you can also view it in the standard form, which is plain form. And if you can switch branches to, in this case I've put my main branch as my default branch for all files, so it becomes easier to access files from here. And if I go back to the project, which is by clicking this link, I can see there's one branch made, which is to my main repository branch, which I've linked all my projects to. And obviously you can have information about your project here, and you can see the code that you've written for the project. So this is basically my HTML, CSS, and JavaScript project about, well, this is my personal website. And as you can see, I've always made sure that I've included everything that I have to here, especially with code formatting and referencing, with divs and footers and headers. So I mean, it's important that you format your code correctly. It becomes easier for you to parse at first glance, as I'm doing right now. So that becomes important. And you can have issues where you can sort of compile and make a compilation of all your errors and problems that you faced. You can have pull requests for multiple contributors and a couple of other things. There are like a few things on top. So if someone wants to fork your project, if someone wants to take a copy of your project and work on it, so he or she can fork your project, you can start it, you can unwatch it, you can always make sure it's private also sometimes, if you have to. And you can select your projects to be put here by customizing your pins. So I've put my main projects here, and your repository history is shown here also. So in January, I was a bit too hectic with this, so I did happen to create 116 commits and 14 repositories, which is a bit too much. I would not recommend that, but I think, yeah, this is more or less uh, a GitHub tutorial. I don't know much, but I think whatever I know, I've shared with you, and I hope you liked it. Thank you.